So you guys, look what I got my hands on. I'm super excited about this. This is the new foundation from COVERGIRL, and this claims to be matte made. So I'm super excited about this. Let's get right into this. I'm gonna show you guys how it wears. Before we do that, I'm just gonna read you guys what it claims to do, just so we know what to expect and we know what to critique on. So this is the TruBlend Matte Made Liquid Foundation, a matte formula that isn't drying or cakey. I like that. It's developed with Flexi Hold technology that creates a strong yet flexible film on skin. And this foundation actually wears up to 12 hours. So that's awesome too. I hate when foundations say that they wear for 24 hours because who's wearing their foundation for 24 hours anyway? This also claims to be pore minimizing. It has oil control in it. Transfer resistant. Ooh, okay. This foundation comes in 40 shades. Yes, 40. I think it's super important to include all skin colors. I think that this is really a really cool thing, and I think that this puts a statement out there that, you know, Fenty Beauty was the first ones, or one of the first ones to really come out with a lot of shades, and people were really satisfied. So let's get right into this. I'm gonna be applying the foundation. Today I have the shade L90. Now, this is not out in Canada or in the States yet, but I think that they said that it's gonna come out at the beginning of June. So I actually ordered mine from Amazon. They only had this shade left, so I have to make do with this. It does seem a little bit light for me, but I think we can make it work because I'm not too dark, I'm not tanned yet. Everything else we put on our face, I think that it'll work out. Now, the packaging is super cool. This is the glass bottle here, so I really like that. If you take off the lid, it comes with a pump, of course, which is a necessity. So I'm gonna be applying the foundation today with one side of my face. I'm gonna be applying it with a beauty blender. The other side, I'm gonna be applying it with just a kabuki brush. I really want to test out for you guys what do I use to make this foundation look super flawless. Is it a sponge or a brush? Or is it both? I've already applied some primer on my face, and I use the Baby Skin. This is one of my go-to foundation primers. I love this stuff. So I'm just going to be applying, let's start with one pump, and we'll start with the brush on this side of my face. So yeah, right off the bat, I do see that it is pretty light, but we'll make it work. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. The coverage is there. I wouldn't say it's a full coverage, but it does look like a medium coverage. Now that I'm wearing it, I can see that it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything, which is really cool. I really like for summer. I do have normal to oily skin, so I prefer a matte foundation, which this is a matte foundation, so I'm super excited about that. So I'm just gonna do one more pump. I wanna see if this foundation layers properly and if we can build on it. So just going over again. Okay, so it is building really nicely. I like it so far. I just hate that, again, like I'm looking at myself and I look even whiter than I am. So we're gonna have to go in with a lot of bronzer. So the other side of my face, we're gonna do with the sponge, and I'll show you guys quickly how it applies. So I'll just speed through this part so I can apply it, and then we'll talk about it. Okay guys, so that is done with the sponge. I don't see too much of a difference of both sides. Maybe with the brush you're getting a little bit more coverage, but honestly it applies really nicely with both. What I am noticing though on the sponge side is that, I don't know what it is, but it's almost like little grains that show up on my skin. I don't know if it's because, I don't know what it is. It's so weird. I've never had this happen to me before with a foundation, but I think maybe the reason why I'm not seeing it on the brush side is because I'm actually like blending them out. So I'm probably like crushing the little grains into my skin or kind of dissolving them. I'm not really sure, but that's weird. It's almost like I can just brush them away with my finger. I don't know. Comment below if this happens to you when you apply the foundation. Let me know down below in the comments. Okay, we'll just apply one more pump really quickly. I'll speed through this and apply this. Okay, you guys, so I've applied the foundation, the sponge side on this side and the brush side on this side. Quickly before I do the rest of my face, I just want to give you guys my thoughts a little bit on it. So honestly, I think it's super flawless. It applies super nicely on the face. I'll kind of move in here so you guys can see. I think if I had to choose a side of which makeup tool I had to use to apply this, I would choose the brush. I think it applies a little bit better. It gives me a little bit more coverage. And obviously you don't get those little grains that I'm noticing on the sponge side. So if you're gonna have to choose, I would choose the brush side for sure. I think it is a little bit better. But both sides look flawless. They look really good. I applied 2 layers on each side. Very nice, very you know, smooth into the skin. I'm really enjoying how it blended in. And yeah, I think that it built some coverage for sure. And I think that the buildability is really good on this foundation. I'm not seeing any patches or any dry spots or anything like that. I think that it did a really good job with that. And again, another thing that I'm noticing is that it doesn't feel like you're wearing anything on your face. Like it feels like I have nothing on my face. So it's pretty cool. I like that, especially for the summer. You don't want to feel, especially in the heat, you don't want to feel like you feel caked on and you feel like heavy on your face and that it's kind of melting and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go finish off the rest of my face and then I'll check back in with you guys before we do the wear test. Okay guys, I'm back and I applied the rest of my face on. I did some bronzer, some highlights, some concealer, and I am super impressed with how it looks. I'm really impressed. Like everything that I usually do went on super nicely, blended really, really nicely on top of the foundation. It is oxidizing that I noticed while I was doing my makeup. The color of the foundation is oxidizing, so it's getting a little bit darker, which if you're gonna purchase this, just to be aware that maybe not get a darker shade if you want, and maybe go for the lighter shade. But yeah, I think that with the bronzer and the contour and everything, I think that it warmed up the face really nicely. It doesn't look too light, I think it worked out. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on about my day. I have a few errands to run today, so I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna check with you guys. Right now it is 10:49. I'm gonna check in back with you guys maybe later on this afternoon and we will see how this wears. I'll be super excited if this works out because this is a really nice, affordable matte foundation that could be an option for you guys to purchase so you don't have to go all out on a high-end foundation. So I'll be super excited if this does work out. So we'll see, and I'm excited to find out, and I'll check back in with you guys really soon. All right, bye guys. Hey you guys, so I wanted to do a quick check-in with you guys of how the foundation is looking. It's been about an hour and a half since the first application, and I just wanted to show you guys how it's doing. I don't know if you guys can see, but it still looks pretty perfect to me. I haven't got any oils or anything peeking through. I usually get them around my nose and my forehead, and everything seems to be looking really matte still, and I'm super impressed by it. So I just am out and about doing my errands. I just came to Starbucks to grab, of course, my venti iced coffee. So I'm gonna check back in with you guys in a few more hours and we'll see how this is going. Cheers guys, I'm a happy girl once I get my iced coffee. Before that, don't talk to me. Once I get this in, we're good, we're Gucci. I'm happy about this foundation, which I'm super excited about. And yeah, all jokes aside, I'm just kidding. I just enjoy a venti iced coffee. So the people who know me know that this is, they probably can find me at Starbucks probably any time of the day, to be honest. So yeah guys, so I'm back with another check-in. It's currently 1:45, so another few hours since the first application, and I just wanted to show you guys how it's looking. I'm actually on my way to go help my dad at our family restaurant here in Ottawa. So if you haven't been there, if you are from Ottawa and you haven't been there, check out Yella Yella. I don't know if you can see that, but if you guys haven't checked it out, please do. It's amazing. And so yeah, so the foundation is looking really good. It's actually 31 degrees here, and you know, I've been sweating all day. I've been sitting outside. I ate. Obviously my lipstick is like fading, but for the face, I'm in shock of how well this is doing. I still don't look oily and nothing is peeking through just yet, but I'm really impressed. So I'm gonna check back with you guys in another few hours to see how it's looking. And yeah, so far I'm super impressed, super excited about it, and I'll see you guys in a few. Alright you guys, so I'm back for the final check-in. It is currently 8 o'clock, so I've been wearing this for about 7 hours now. And guys, I'm feeling this. Like, this looks so good. Like, let me tell you what I've been through today. So earlier in this video, I told you that I was gonna run some errands, so I ran some errands. Then I went into work for a few hours, so I sweat. I actually went for a walk, so it was really hot here and I was sweating as well. And then I just came back from a little shoot, so we were outside and I was sweating again, and look how amazing this held up. Like, I'll just show you guys real close. Like, it looks pretty good. Like, we have a little bit of breaking here, but other than that, it looks really good. The oil is really well controlled and my pores still look invisible, which is really nice. And guys, I didn't touch up or anything. All I did was add some lashes and a different lip color than this morning. But other than that, I haven't touched my face all day, so I'm super impressed. That's it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and my suggestions is to definitely get your hands on this matte foundation. Super affordable. I think, again, it is launching in June, so get your hands on it if you can. And that's gonna be it for today. I'm so glad that you guys were able to watch this and I was able to create this for you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, bye guys.